Hey, what's up Nerf fans? Fowler here from Blown on Nerf, and welcome to another unboxing and review. And today I have an unboxing and review of the all-new Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium. This is a new offering from the Adventure Force line, which is a Walmart exclusive line. This is a rival type blaster. It takes the Tactical Strike rounds. They're a little different from rival rounds. They have little triangles in them instead of like the little dimples like a golf ball. It is also hopper fed, comes with 8 rounds, and they're also trying to do the whole red and blue thing like the rival blasters. They come with little red and blue tags that you can put on the blaster here, and we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, overall pretty cool. And if this looks familiar, this is a blaster that is almost identical to the Dart Zone Powerball. Just a few different features on it. So this also says rounds compatible with all Adventure Force Tactical Strike ball blasters and most standard Nerf rival blasters. So that's really cool that everything is cross compatible with one another in the rival line. So on the back of the box here, it just goes over the overview of the blaster. Like I said before, it is hopper fed, and it is also compatible with Nerf magazines, which is really, really cool. You have a tactical shotgun style prime on this, which I really dig. I really love shotgun style primes. You also have the team marker indicator, like I said, on the front. You do have a trigger lock or safety on this blaster, and the trigger, and then they say team color marker as well, so you can be team green, which is the standard color on the blaster, or red or blue, which is pretty cool. Comes with 8 Tactical Strike rounds. Says performance grade FPS, which should be about the same as rival, which is around 100 feet per second, and blue squad or red squad. So that's about it for the box of the Titanium. Let me go ahead and we'll get this opened up. I'll show you what the blaster comes with. We'll do a little firing demonstration and performance test. Then I'll come back and tell you my final thoughts on this blaster. So let's go ahead and cue the music, and I'll get it open for you right now. Okay, now that I got everything out of the package, I'll just show you what the blaster comes with here. Comes with a nice instruction manual. I like to see companies give you instruction manuals so you know how to operate the blaster, put like the team markers on it, and how to load the blaster, so that's really cool. It comes with 8 Tactical Strike rounds, which are pretty cool and very comparable to Nerf rival rounds in the orange flavor here. Then you have a couple sets of the team markers. You have a red set and a blue set, and they will snap onto the blaster, and we'll get to that in a minute. And then you have the blaster itself, which is, in my opinion, really, really cool. I really dig the green flavor of the blaster and the overall aesthetic of the blaster. But let's go over the blaster, starting at the back, all the features of the blaster. Starting at the back, you do have a very comfortable, beefy handle. This is a pretty wide handle. I was pleasantly surprised because on the Powerball, I have the Powerball sitting right here, the handle is a lot thinner. So that's just something to take into consideration when you are nerfing, or a nerfer, that the handle is beefy. Moving up, the trigger is almost identical to the Powerball trigger. Oops. Nothing, to really write home about there. You do have up here the trigger lock. Push it for safe, push it for fire. You do have this cool finger guard on the Titanium, something that the Powerball doesn't have, so that's pretty cool. On this side of the blaster, you do have a de-priming button, which is really nice. So if you get a jam and need to de-prime the blaster, you can de-prime the blaster with this little button here. Moving up to the top, you do have an 8-round hopper, just like the Powerball. You can also remove this hopper so it can take rival magazines. To remove the hopper, there's a button right in front of the hopper. You press down on the button, you can remove the hopper, and then you can take a rival magazine and put a rival magazine in the blaster. Pretty cool. I like that it's compatible. I don't really like how it sticks up out of the blaster, but it will work in this blaster. So that's a really, really cool feature in my opinion. And I'm glad Dart Zone / Adventure Force integrated that into the blaster. Moving down to the bottom, you have a shotgun style priming handle, which is different compared to the Dart Zone Powerball. The Dart Zone Powerball had a foregrip. This has a shotgun grip. In my opinion, much more comfortable. I'm just a big fan of shotgun style primes. Prime the blaster, you just pull it back, push it forward, and fire. This doesn't seem as loud as the Powerball when I just fired that, so I don't know, maybe less of a spring in here or an air restrictor or something. It just doesn't seem as loud. And then finally, moving up front, you just have a standard orange barrel here. Nothing to say much about that, but I do like that, you know, it's a toy, so you're gonna know it's a toy with the orange barrel. So, anyway, let me grab the Powerball so we can just look at the differences in between them, and so you can see. So pretty much the same blaster with just different aesthetics here. They are pretty much the same size too. So pretty much it's just going to be a preference on what kind of ergonomics and style of blaster you like better between the two. And also you can pick the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium up at Walmart. Since it is an Adventure Force blaster, it's going to be a Walmart exclusive, and you can pick it up for $16.88, which isn't bad. I believe the Powerball is $1 or $2 more at Target and other retailers. So one more feature I wanted to talk about is the team markers, which is pretty cool. They're trying to be like the Nerf rival line, in which you play this with teams. In order to put the team markers on this blaster, there are two markers, one on this side and one on this side of the blaster. To get the markers off, there's a little place to put your fingernail to pry it off. They just pry off really easy, just like that. And you can go ahead. I'm a big Team Blue fan, so if I grab the right one here, there is a right and a left on here. You grab it, and you can just pop it in place, so now you are Team Blue. And if you want to be Team Red, you can be Team Red as well. So Team Blue or Team Red, pretty cool. I like how they integrated the tags into the blaster instead of having like a flag hanging down from the blaster. Pretty cool innovation from Dart Zone and Adventure Force. I really like that. With that, I think that's about it for the blaster. Let me go ahead and get the 8 rounds loaded up into the hopper. We'll go do a firing demonstration. We'll put it over the chronograph, see what kind of performance this is getting, and then I'll come back and tell you my final thoughts on the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium. Stay tuned, everybody. I'll be right back with you. Okay, everyone, so we're here with the firing demonstration of the all-new Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium. We have all the orange Adventure Force Tactical Strike rounds loaded up in the hopper. There's 8 balls in here, and we're just going to see how this blaster performs. Hi, Rai. Anyway, from where I'm standing to my dart catcher down there is roughly 20 feet, and this is just going to show you a visual firing demonstration of how the blaster works. So here we go. Alright, and that was all 8 shots, and as you can hear, when you actually fire the blaster, it is very loud. But when you dry fire the blaster, it's not as loud because they have added an air restrictor into the all-new Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium. And that has been the firing demonstration of this blaster. Thank you. Okay, so we just got done with the firing demonstration of the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium, and this blaster really does perform. If you take a look at the chronograph readings here, we were getting an average of 97 feet per second. So that is on par with Nerf rival blasters. This blaster works very, very well. I did get a chance to look down the barrel of the blaster when the blaster wasn't loaded, and I did notice they have added an air restrictor in this blaster, so that's why it's not as loud when you dry fire it. But once the blaster's loaded and you're firing it, and you'll know it in the you'll notice it in the firing demonstration, it is loud. It is just as loud as the Powerball when it's loaded. But when it's not loaded, they have added an air restrictor. I'm assuming just to give longevity to the blaster. You don't want to really dry fire your blasters anyway, but if you do, there is an air restrictor in it to help with the longevity of the blaster. Overall, I really dig the Adventure Force Titanium. I think it's really cool. I really dig the shotgun style prime. I dig the team marker indicators on each side of the blaster. Much better design than the Nerf rival Phantom Core line with the flags. I don't really care for the flags hanging on the blaster. That's just my opinion. I really like the overall aesthetics of the Titanium better than the Powerball. I think the grip, even though that it is beefier, is a lot more comfortable than the Powerball. And overall, just the aesthetics of this are more sci-fi and just better looking. I really dig the green as well. I wasn't that big a fan of the blue, but the green is really cool. Overall, I think this is a better blaster than the Powerball, and a little bit cheaper too. So if you want to pick this up, like I said, you can pick it up at Walmart. It is Adventure Force, and that's Walmart's exclusive brand. You can get it for $16.88, and I believe that's about it for this blaster. So if you like this review, go ahead and give it a like, and that has been my review on the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Titanium. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Blown on Nerf signing off, saying be super nice to one another, guys. Nerf on, and have a great day. Thank you.